Howdy folks and welcome back. Well, for today's video, I present to you Toy Train References Volume 1, Lionel Postwar F3s. However though, for the sake of time, I'm just going to title this video as Lionel's Postwar F3s. This book has information on what you need to know about your F3, so let's take a look and see what this one has to offer. The F3 is a classic, both in railroading and miniature. It was a very beautiful, unique locomotive developed by EMD many years ago. It's been made and done by countless manufacturers in just about every scale from Z to G. Well, let's see. Z, N, HO, S, O, and G have all made them. Lionel, I do believe, was the first to make one amongst anybody else. The Santa Fe was and still is their best-selling F unit. Overview: 1948 to 1966. Western Pacific was made. There's the Super Chief right there. The Texas Special, and there's a real Santa Fe F unit. The F units had a design of a bulldog nose and a covered wagon style cab. Well, hood. They call them covered wagons because they looked like covered wagons. And as you can see, these are featured in a variety of road names and catalogs. There's the other Santa Fe with the darkened bogies, and that's actually prototypical to the real life counterpart, I'm told. Milwaukee Road, I think. No? I don't know what that one is. The Santa Fe and the New York Central are their best-selling models of the F3. Lionel still makes Santa Fe F units, but they don't make the F3 and ready to run anymore. They have a Santa Fe FT for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sure who bought the most or who made them, or which F series was made the most of from EMD, but I'm guessing the F3 was pretty popular when it came out. Okay, there's the inside there of the shell and what you need to know about that. Now there's a glare. Sorry, guys. Dual motors, clear body. Now there's a clear body F unit. So in real life, EMD made a couple of clear body locomotives to show you the inside of how they worked before they hit the market. Now there's a set right there. It's a freight set. Western Pacific, Texas Special, and the Southern. This is a time period I like in railroading the old days because you had a variety to choose from. All cool stuff all together. Western Pacific, and there's the Southern. Some of the last F units to be made in America were made in the 90s, and they came with Lionel's innovative TMCC, or Trainmaster Command and Control. And supposedly, they got the road numbers just right this time. As many of you may be aware, when Lionel made locomotives back then, they didn't do prototypical road numbers, they did higher ones, like Santa Fe 2343. But nobody seemed to care. They were having fun playing with trains. Oh, there you go, a beautiful variety of F units. I mean, the thing about an F unit to me, what gets me, is the style of the locomotive itself, the car body, and just the paint schemes you could see on these back then. There aren't very many left in the real world. The Texas Special is a favorite, and a good looking one too. A Baltimore, Ohio locomotive there. Very nice. The Wabash. Here's the Santa Fe again with some freight cars. I'm not sure how many of you have seen or have these sets, but let me know in the comments if you have seen them or if you have them at all. I like that one there, the Canadian Pacific. I love the Santa Fe, but I'm always going to say this when I see this. This is a classy paint scheme right there that CP did, and I'm so glad they put it on one of their ST70s as a heritage unit. There's also a VHS out there on YouTube that talks about the Santa Fe F3 from the post-war time period and also shows you how to spot the counterfeit locomotives as well. I have seen it. It is very informative. Yeah, these things are pretty cool, actually. The first ones came with a battery-powered bicycle horn. And there was a rule. Don't leave the battery in too long or it could corrode and damage the mechanism. Thought that was an electric engine right there. That's very unusual. Although, that's kind of prototypical. Australia has locomotives like this. There's the inside. Complicated and simple at the same time. Now they have computers and electronics in them. You can take a moment to pause and read about this if you want to. If you hear any background noise, please ignore it. My dad's watching TV in the next room. I hope YouTube does not get on to me for that. I have no control over it. Now there's a bit of an anatomy of the shell for the engine. When Lionel first released these in a catalog, they weren't red and silver, the Santa Fe one. It was actually black and red. Many years later, K-Line would produce that actual line in O-gauge. And now a few manufacturers have done it in HO, including BLI with a Santa Fe, I think it's a Jiva or an AC4400 they've done in that paint scheme. It's fictional, but it looks cool. I think right here we have various pieces of information about this stuff, as y'all can see. Yeah, this stuff is neat. There's information about the boxes in here. I'm sorry about all the glares, guys. I do not like these bright glossy pages, to be honest. I know they look good and more prototypical, but I'm not the biggest fan of this kind of style of book material. And unfortunately, a lot of my books have this kind of thing. There's the back, or the rest of it. Oh, Greenberg books. They make great books about trains. And there you have it. Not bad. So the F3 is a beautiful locomotive and still is to this day. Alright, y'all, until next time, please be safe around trains. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And remember, God loves all of us. See y'all next time.